I'm making my rounds on all my channels. I'm trying to get money again. Yeah, gotta make my rounds. I've been neglecting the other channels, so I'm trying to get around to all of them. Even my other channel that experiment channel that I have, I'm trying to get people to start their YouTube channel. I went over to that channel. I haven't did a live one. Every time I try to do a live on here, the screen keeps flipping. So I'm at a table now. I got it steady. I'm not moving it, and hopefully it runs okay. It somehow it restricted your message. I don't know. Somehow it removed the message restricted. I don't know what you said, but YouTube dumped your message. But when YouTube is like using AI to like censor certain words and everything, this stuff is crazy. Good morning again. Yeah, it's about, let's see, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's 7:58 a.m. Monday. I'm just sitting here relaxing on the balcony. I did look at the stock market a couple of times, but I don't want to stress myself with that right now. There's a couple of penny stocks that I'm in. A couple of penny stocks that I'm in. Are you? What is it today? I don't know what you're saying. New age. Tuesday there. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Someone saying hi, Daddy. I'm just watching them build over there. They're building something. This is the interesting thing about like when you come to the Philippines and people are doing like construction work, and it's a big crew, right? There's a big crew. They all get together in the morning, and then you have one person instructing them, telling what they're going to do, and then they do exercises before they start to work. All of them. The whole crew was out there doing jumping jacks. They were stretching. You had someone guiding them, and sometimes the person that's leading could do something funny, like a funny dance, and they have to do it. New condo being built. I don't know. Um, I it may be like some kind of office. They said something about a convention center. That's right. 'Cause this morning we went down to get some panties out. They were talking about that it may be part of a convention center because this is like the mall of all malls. Like you can't go wrong with this mall right here. Like other people like going to those like Ayala Mall and stuff, but them malls are more like, to me it's like an average mall. It's just kind of fancy. It's just average. This right here, like everything is here. I mean, you got the world's biggest IKEA is just sitting right over there. Then you have the arena, and Babyface is going to be performing here soon. I think Beyonce is coming here. And then on the backside of that mall, the ocean is there. It's like a boardwalk, ocean walk back there, and there's a little amusement park on the back end that you can ride all these rides. There's food back there, and then also reclaiming the land, or like the ocean and they're building more land and they're going to build more condos and stuff all the way out. And believe it or not, this whole area right here, this mall, this used to be all water, all of it. Like even where I'm standing, this was all water. They just keep building the land out and out now. And maybe that's kind of why some of the sidewalks is kind of uneven and wavy, probably from the sand and stuff moving around. This message was held for review. You know what? I'm gonna give you add as moderator. Okay. So I made you a moderator on this channel also, big boy. I need to add you on my other channels if I haven't already. This one says hold for review. Because it was all water, the sidewalk. Yeah, yep. Like you can look down there and see where the bricks are on the sidewalk, and it's like it's just all wavy, like because the ground is constantly kind of moving. Okay, I'm gonna try moving this phone. Hopefully, it doesn't mess up. Okay, here we go. Turn this around. You guys can see. People, people up early. People up early, going places, doing things. Okay, so what I did, I started this channel off with a link. Okay, so big boy, no, if you want to join me on this chat, you can, but I need you to email me. You need to send me an email, and I can put the link in the email. That's if you choose to. We'll have like a double screen on. I think I'm gonna start off every chat like that, every live. I'm going to start adding a link, and you can join. But I have to send it to you. I need an email. You can send it. You can send it to any of. That's how you know you're in the Philippines. You can send it to any of my emails. You can send it to the Wallace Life, um, the Wallace Life at Gmail, or you can send it to DJ Underground7 at Yahoo. But let me know if you want to do that. It's up to you. I'm willing to talk to like some people on here. That dog got 3 legs. Somebody hit him. There's a lot of dogs, not a lot of dogs, but there are dogs running around. There's cats running around, and they get up just like the people. I'll show you. The dogs and cats, they up early in the morning. Sometimes they're resting. They just laying on the sidewalk on their side. So man, that dog got 3 legs right there. There's a dog there. There's the other dog there. They're all, I guess they all wake up in the morning, they packing up and they trying to get food. Sometimes there's a guy, I seen a guy earlier, he had a bag of food and he was feeding them. It seemed like they do that every morning. And these dogs, they know how to cross the street. These dogs know how to cross the street. It's amazing. There's another dog. They're gonna come over here probably. Yeah. See, they know what they're doing. We gotta head back over to the mall here shortly. They want to get their eyelashes done. They want to get their hair done. This guy, he gets up every morning. He just stands right over there. Every morning he gets up and he just stands there. Then there's another guy that's down at one of the little stores. He gets up and he sits by the door. And every time someone comes in, he opens the door. He just opens the door. And he does that from morning all until late night. That's all he does. And people give him like some change. Mr. Smith, we take the flight for pretty pricey right now. Yeah, we want to Davao after we come back from Japan. So tomorrow morning we're gonna leave and go to Japan for like a week, and then we're gonna come back. When we come back, we're gonna fly to Davao. I think that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, something like that. Cause we still got say Japan. No, we're gonna come back, go to Japan, then we're gonna go to South Korea, and then come back and go to Davao, and then finish our last week here. Davao is some. My wife is doing all the cooking and all that. I just let her do that. I just let her do that. Yeah, the prices are. It's pricey because everyone's on vacation. Like kids are out of school, people travel. But like for me, if I want to get here, I really don't matter. For me, it doesn't matter how much it costs. I don't care because I think the cost being over here in the Philippines and with like the people, I think that outweighs the price of everything. I think that overrides everything. That's just my opinion. Going in September to look at some properties. Oh, cool. Where are you gonna look at properties at, Smith? Where are you gonna look at properties at? What is that? Emergency response team. SM emergency response team. That's what that was. She wants in that tech. I don't know where the area is, and I'm not sure if I like that idea. Okay. Well, you know what? It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you got to make your wife or girlfriend happy, but yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're gonna be spending the money, you should have a really decision on where it's going to be. You can't just be like, oh well. Like it has to feel right for you. if you're gonna look for a condo or a place or try to build a house, like it has to feel right for you. If it don't feel right, then don't do it. You just look around more. Like you just don't go with the first option. You know what I'm saying? Because you're coming over here, you got to feel comfortable. You have to feel comfortable. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people come here and they want to get, they want to live that simple life. I want to live a simple life. I'm going to live in the province and this and that. And it's a lot of those people that say that, a lot of them have never lived in the country before, like in the country in the United States. They've never lived in the country or in the woods. But then you want to come here and like live in the country or the province. It don't work out for a lot of people. It doesn't work out. And the cops down here are messing with the kids, I'm sure, because these kids are begging. These kids right here, they're up trying to get money too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where they went, but can't see it. Can't see. I'll show you guys. Yeah, good kids right there. One of the kids said something, and now the cops are getting off. They said something smart to him, so now he's trying to say something. I don't know. They could have did something down the street, and they don't. They just gonna keep walking, or they gonna run. She probably said, "I'm gonna put you in jail." I think he's just trying to scare them, honestly. The kids just kept walking. Yeah, they kept walking. See, he got back on his motorcycle. He's not gonna do nothing to them. One of the little boys said something to them, to the cop, and the cop got out like he was gonna do something. He got on his radio, like doing all this. He's not gonna do anything. Them kids take off running. You're not gonna catch them. Like, why did all these cops gonna start chasing down the kid? Now the kids, I know like in certain areas like BDC, certain areas they don't allow pity cabs over there. They don't allow um, people begging on the street. They don't allow people setting up a little booth to sell food unless you have a permit. Like in certain neighborhoods, you see that all the time. People selling stuff, right? They're just selling stuff. They just set up shop on the sidewalk. But like, there's a boundary for that. Like, no, we're not having that over here. This is the Mall of Asia. We're not having that. So they kind of push them away. And some of them will venture off and just walk over in here. It doesn't mean they're doing anything, but when they see a group of kids that, they're not clean, they're not dressed up, and they look like kids on the street, they will say something and be like, "Get out of here." Which I don't know. I don't make the rules, but if the kids are just walking through and they're not doing nothing, like why mess with them? But I guess as soon as they see them, they just push them out. Because I know some of these kids they will try to rob people. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Let me see. About 4 hours south of Manila, and her family lives in Manila. Okay, 4 hours south of Manila. So are you building? Let's see, look for some property. Okay, so when you say in property, are you mean like land, or are you looking for a condo? Okay, land or condo, because trying to find some land in Manila is very, very hard. Okay, you're not gonna find like a nice piece of land in Manila. It's very hard. Land, you got to go to the province. Now, if you're trying to buy some land, if you're going to buy some land that's as close as possible to Manila. Okay, 4 hours away is kind of far, but if you can get a little bit closer, that's even better because you have access to get here sooner, quicker. So try not to go too far from the city because you may need to come back to the city for something. Okay, but I do think like a lot of foreigners, they can own a condo. Okay, a lot of foreigners can own. Probably, I'm sure you know that. A lot of foreigners can own a condo, but we cannot own land. If you're married to a Filipina, you can own land, but you only own a portion of it, a percentage of it. So if something happened, you don't really have the land. And I think I seen one guy. I think I seen one guy. He was a foreigner. This is what. Okay, guys. Here's a little secret. I'm trying to remember exactly how this happened. But there was this guy. He's a foreigner, and foreigners cannot own land. So what he did, he told him that he was going to pay for the land. He's going to buy it, right? He's going to buy it. So he gave him the money for the land. Plus, he wrote up an agreement that he's going to pay. I think it was like 200 pesos a month for like 55 years or 25 years. It was something like that. He said he wants to lease the land. So the same person that he bought the land from agreed to it. So technically, he can, as a foreigner, he can build a house on that land, right? He can build his house, but the dog almost got hit. But after 55 years, since he's leasing it, also, it's his. It's kind of his in a way. But after 55 years, then he doesn't own it. So I don't know what this guy's plan is, but after the 55 years, he won't own it. You know what I'm saying? Like they can do whatever they want to do with it. He may just kind of calculate it like, okay, well, I'm not going to live that long, whatever. But I just want to be happy. So people want to spend money to be happy. So that's another way for a foreigner to kind of own land, but it's not technically his. They can't pass it down to anyone. And he probably didn't have no one to pass it down to anyway. But that's another way that you can get kicked off the land. Oh, I think he was married. Yeah, I think he was married. So, or he had a girlfriend. I don't know. It was something like that. So if he breaks up or try to get a divorce from his Filipina, or they separate, like she can't take the land back. She can't put him off the land. She can't put him off the house. Nice. Okay. So what's going on out here? It's getting busy right now, guys. It's getting busy. Getting busy. That car is going fast. Then I'm gonna switch over to my other channel real quick. My wife, they took a nap. They're gonna get up and go get their hair done over here. See what time is it? It's 8:22. Oh, nice car. They do have some nice cars here. I can hand them that. There are some nice cars here. I was gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna switch over to my channel. I think what I'm going to do while they're asleep, I'm going to take me a shower and I want to get ready so I can be ready before they are done. So I can already be ready and get my son to take a shower so me and him will be done. Because, the women get up, they're going to try to get ready and they're going to be getting ready and they take a minute because they want to put on makeup and all this other stuff. I want to get like another stand for my phone. I think that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to buy a stand for my phone. My son has the GoPro. I just gave him my GoPro. I'm like, here, you have it. So he's trying to vlog. I'm trying to upload to his channel. And so he can get his little channel rolling. And guys, do me a favor. Please go subscribe to my son's channel, okay? All right. And guys, do me a favor. Just do me this one favor. If you haven't already, subscribe to my son's YouTube channel. He's trying to grow it. Um, it is kind of like a gaming channel, sort of. He don't really know what he want to do with it. But he is into like the Oculus VR gaming stuff. You may not be interested in that, but just subscribe, hit the bell. But his channel is Seth VR Games. Okay, write that down real quick. I think he's gained like 2 or 3 subscribers since he's been here. He's happy about that. But it's Seth VR Games. SETH VR Games. And you see like a logo of a Oculus headset, virtual reality headset. That's his. That's his channel. I think he had like maybe 16 people today. He's been on 13 forever. And then he's gained more subscribers as he came over here. And then some more people subscribe to his channel. So I would greatly appreciate that if y'all do that for him. Well, this guy almost wrecked his moped. I call it a moped, but it's not a moped because mopeds have, back in my day, they had the motorcycles or mopeds had like pedals and you would have to turn the pedal to crank it. But this guy almost wrecked. Like he just came up, he was trying to come up here and he almost ran into the curb. Some people have these things and they don't know how to drive them. It's beyond me. They don't know how to drive them. So this street is not very busy right now. This street is really never busy. This street right here is not crowded. It's never busy. But I'm going to point out a couple things. Okay, it's very common in the Philippines. I never want to drive a car in the Philippines because I'll probably hit someone. But it's very common. Like this lane right here. You see the motorcycles? This lane on the inside. This is a bike lane, all the way down, all the way down. This is supposed to be the bike lane for the motorcycles and bikes. Okay. A lot of people, well, that car is already moved, but a lot of people they move because they seen that cop. That's a cop right there, enforcer. But a lot of people, granted, in the United States they do this too, but they don't follow the rules on the road. Right? There's a lane here. There's a lane over there. Okay, that's for cars. You got this middle lane right here is for cars. This lane is for cars. This lane is for bikes or people jogging. The one on the outer edge is for people jogging. Now you will see. So here comes a cop. These people are not supposed to be parking here. That It's not supposed to be parking here. They told him that yesterday, and they still did it again. They still parked over there again. And now he's coming back. Okay? Now he's going to say something. You see this one right here, he's taking off. He's getting out of here. He lucky he didn't get caught. Okay? So he's about to get out of here because he knows what's up. Because you know he's not supposed to be there. So, like, why even put yourself in a predicament when you don't have to? Oh, thanks, big boy. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. See, he got out of there. He got out of that lane because he's not supposed to be there. And people will park. People will park on the side over here. This is not a parking area. These are lanes for traffic, right? And people will just stop and they will park. And once one car stops and park over there, another one would do it. Another one would do it. And then now it's causing traffic. Like it's squeezing, it's pinching the traffic, and people cannot ride two lanes safely. You see that a lot in the Philippines. Or you go some streets, the vendors will start like back here. The vendors will start building back here, right? And people will be walking on the sidewalk. People should be able to walk on the sidewalk, right? And then some vendors be like, okay, I'm not catching the people, so I'm just going to move up a little bit. So they set up shop halfway up on the sidewalk. Now the people that's walking on the sidewalk are getting forced to go through this little piece of cement to walk. Then you got another vendor come up. Oh, he's up here, so I'm going to move mine up. Then everybody start kind of moving up because you don't want to be like behind these other vendors and no one sees you. So all these vendors they tend to ease up, ease up, ease up. Next thing you know, the whole sidewalk is gone. People walking down the street, they can't walk on the sidewalk, so the people are forced to walk out in the street. You see this a lot. They're walking out in the street, okay? And then it doesn't stop there. Once they hit the sidewalk, they take over the edge. Then they want to set up some tables and chairs right here. You know what I'm saying? And then people come to eat. Now they done took over the street. Now people got to walk further out in the street to try to get by. Like it just keeps going on and on and on. It's not happening over here, but there are some places we haven't went over there yet. There are some places that happens. And I think we're going to go to one of those areas today. Because we're going to visit like areas where my wife kind of when we like when places where we first met, where we was living at. It's kind of in the neighborhood, so we're gonna go check it out. See, he's moving now. He's getting out of there, and that cop is probably giving him another warning. Like I told you yesterday, and now you're back. You're here today again. And people like the Grab motorcycles, taxis, they park on the side all the time. Okay, let me see. We are out of touch or just old school. Our twins are not allowed to participate in social media. Oh, okay. That's cool. The longer you keep them off of it, the better. Okay? Stick with it. Do not give up on that part. Stick with it. Because once kids, when they get a hold to like a tablet or a laptop, and you give them your phone just to kind of keep them quiet or keep them at bay, they're gonna want it every single time. They're gonna want it when they're eating. They're gonna want it when they're playing, and they're not going outdoors to play. They just want to do that. Um, and it could get to the point where, like, when they go to the restroom, they want to take it with them because they see grown adults sitting on the restroom with their phone. Man, he blew through that stop sign. You see that? There's a stop sign right there. He's going fast too. And this is what I mean by he must got to get to work. But still, you blew through the stop sign, dude. Okay. Yeah, my wife is waking up. There's the dogs again. Huh? So there's those dogs again. Dogs wake up just like the people. They wake up just like the people. Oh, that dog got hit. Look, he got blood on his foot. Yeah, he must got hit by a car. 'Cause he wasn't bleeding earlier, or he got in a fight with another dog. Yeah. Oh, somebody hit him. I don't know why the boys are trying to go under the taxi. Yeah, he got hit. All right, guys, let me get off here because we're gonna head over there, get showered. We're gonna go get their hair done and eyelashes done, and we're gonna go to some more places. I'll post a video here soon. All right, guys, take care. Peace out. Say bye, babe.